Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Hash my potatoes in this bitch.
Go.
So secure. So fucking secure.
Well, I got home
There
there
we
with
go.
a freaking Bible
Yo.
and my
Does it
video
stink in your house?
at my
Nah.
Okay, that thing's going back on.
I hope they don't do anything with my stream since, you know,
I mean,
license me.
yeah, mana.
I
Mana.
love Michael's face, man.
Mana. Mana. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's not be stupid here.
Right?
I had
My-
Stream
help for login.
started and
My chat still ain't working though. I don't know what the
Really?
deal is with this thing. Yeah. Like
All
everything
right.
else works fine.
like on YouTube or on your stream?
On YouTube. On my stream it's working.
I could see it on YouTube.
Yeah, I cannot. Like that sucks. 'Cause
This should
that's
come
what I
live.
use. But you know,
Right?
hell yeah,
It
I'm
is
telling you.
swag.
Double cough.
I hate that it actually names out what it is because I use it like a dab.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But it is what it is indeed. Go ahead and
Oh, you
Virtual
said
hug,
Halo?
which
He
oh
said
there it
game
is.
time? What?
Yeah, cause like I hate it because I see it in the actual chat before or in like the stream chat before I see it over here. So
Hoots.
Joy left and fucked up her camera.
Wow.
I swear to
Wait,
God,
what
if
happened?
she hops in and everything fucks up, thank you.
Wow.
Heck.
I know
Yeah.
she good.
How? How did that even happen?
Joy figures out a way.
Hell
But
yeah.
anywho,
Cunty McShitstain.
hell yeah. But gonna see and wait who else hops in here. I see there's Bunny.
Hey,
What up, my dude?
Bunny. Hi. Eee.
Yeah, I have thought my thing. This is gonna be a good one.
Totally not epic. Hey, it's not October, bro. Wait a minute.
True.
Right?
True.
It's not. This is different.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just stream like this.
You gotta go get a mask.
You're right. You're right.
Nah, bro.
I don't have one.
There it
October
is.
4K.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I got you.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh, that was pretty good. I like that. But freaking hey. Oh, you know what? I might as well. Halfway prepared on everything.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't need
Only
to go down here.
half.
Only half.
That's all we need.
Michael, have you seen my damn library yet?
I did.
Yeah,
I just
me and him went and
looked
checked
at
it,
it
and bruh,
today.
yeah. Well, I gotta talk to you about it though. Like not that, but
you
like
gonna
it was
blow it
sweet.
up?
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna go destroy it right now.
No, don't. I actually like it.
It was too black.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
But I just like only
I put a
because
secret room in the basement. I don't know
yeah,
if you saw
I
but
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
no,
just for fun, you know?
I just figured, you know, I was like, man, you know how creative he's got to be? I know he's never been to a library, but to be able to put that into work like that,
You assume I
Great.
can read.
great.
Oh shit.
Practically a roast
yeah,
fest
man,
until we start getting a little bit more people in here.
I'm here for it.
But yeah, so
Alan, your feet stink.
Savage.
Yeah. You savage Sasquatch.
nah,
Yeah,
they smell all right. So I think you're tripping. But yeah, so extra excited for everyone who's in here and everyone who's gonna watch this video later, because freaking A, right here's the team. This is what we've been doing. We've been setting up the next rendition of our Minecraft server. that good amount of y'all play on, and hopefully more of y'all plan on playing on in the future. Just to get introduction out of the way, Angry Sasquatch, practically the one who gets to stream this because I'm a badass. Come up with most of the game ideas and get our world going. Then you got Mana Fox. She is our designer. She is the one that like turns all.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was like, Michael's just. I'm Joy now.
it's backwards for me.
Hell yeah. or maybe I'm just your wife.
Cause on on Discord mine's all fucked up. So I'm trying to go based off the stream, and on the stream I could point at her this way, but apparently maybe I should flip my camera. I could do that.
Maybe.
It's too much work.
But
I'll
yeah.
think reverse.
She's the one who takes all the ideas, puts it into motion, builds stuff. Got the guy who works behind the scenes, Epic Revenant. He is the one who does all the backlogging.
Also, my husband.
Also his husband. All the background work, all the coding, all that good stuff.
Slot.
Yeah, slash engineer. I should have put slash engineer in there for you, but that could be fixed.
Yeah.
And then our other designer, J-Max.
Gotta remember to go backwards. See? Yeah, I got.
Hey, good job though. At least you got it.
So,
So yeah. And for people who haven't showed up here before, basically we're on a Minecraft server, but we try to implement more than just Minecraft, obviously, because you know we want people to have fun and do something other than just racing to Netherite and then doing nothing on the server.
Yes.
So yeah, so you know we decided to create our own little worlds in there, and this one's the big one, the big one, because compared to all the other servers, this one is brand. Introductions out of the way. Big thing that we have that makes us just as great as anybody else. Our anti-cheat, which is already on a better leg than Blizzard or Activision's Warzone has.
Oof.
So yeah, I'm calling them out because no joke, it took them 2.5 years to get it implemented, and then it still halfway works. So far, Michael's fat and awesome because fucking get shit going, keep shit out. Freaking amazing. Yeah. But I think he just finished the basis for the actual full anti-cheat.
Yeah, everything's done. The only other thing I wanted to add was a GUI just to make it easier, but as far as the groundwork on it, it's all complete. Everything so far has been tested and working, and it looks to be running pretty good.
Hell yeah.
A rare epic on screen, right?
Hell yeah.
Everybody's mind is blown because all the other three we always stream, but you never see Epic's face.
Yeah, he's always the one working the background. You need to get one of the V for Vendetta masks.
Liz.
That's what you need.
We actually have a mask that I should have put on. It's got like the LEDs throughout the whole mask.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
That was cool.
I should have put that on.
Anna, which one's better, the left one or the right one?
What?
Look at your screen. Minecraft.
Oh,
the left
shit.
one or the right one?
I'm not.
Oh, I didn't even know we were doing things there.
I wasn't doing things there, so I'm confused because I don't see any.
Yeah, I was very confused as well.
No, I'm not doing anything.
The designers are designing.
Oh.
but right now it's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're talking. We're talking.
But
don't you hide from me.
Hell yeah. But so as far as like for people who have probably gonna watch this later who aren't in here, Michael, what is what does it?
So everyone who currently plays in the server is the current server is kind of aware that we have mods that run around, kind of check out what's going on. Anytime you have any kind of multiplayer game, you're gonna have cheats. It is what it is. Um, so our mods have kind of been doing a lot of the footwork there, making sure that we don't have cheaters. Not only doing the classic hacking, hacked clients, auto clickers, things like that. Bringing hacked items, which was a huge issue in the very beginning. But also breaking some of the rules, such as the auto kill farms. Uh, some of the not even so much rules, but just causing a lot of the havoc of having a million cows, and not everyone's system can handle that. So the anti-cheat that has been brought in not only does a lot of that footwork on its own, to catch cheaters, hackers, um, a lot of the things that don't follow our specific rules, um, but it also alerts mods of certain things that are going on with the world. Um, it will alert streamers. So everyone that streams our servers, it can alert them as well what's going on with the world. So that way they're aware a little bit. And that's something that the streamer themselves can even turn off, because during stream we don't want it just filling up your game chat on what's going on.
I do.
Yeah, yeah. Um, it also gives the mods some pretty powerful tools. Um, I see Beard is in chat right now. He is become quite
God mod.
familiar with a lot of what's going on with the anti-cheat. We've gone back and forward repeatedly with how the anti-cheat functions. I've sent him not only the anti-cheats informations in game, but it also I've sent over some text document that kind of explain what's been tested, what can't be tested, because the anti-cheat was made for this specific server and onward. However, what a lot of people don't know yet is that the anti-cheat has gone through an alpha and a beta test, both of which have gone through our current server. Um, and there's even been a couple people that we have had suspected of cheating that could find myself and Beard pretty easily, just kind of checking in on everything. And it's always kind of been that suspicion, but now it's a little bit more solidified that um, ourselves are able to go around, and suddenly no one has this intuition that a mod's watching anymore, which has already enabled us to catch quite a few more
Just
people.
like that.
And that was just
intuition.
that was just a quick beta release that we've already caught people with. So once the official update drops for the upcoming server, it's going to be out of beta, full release, give a lot more tools than even we have in our beta, and do a lot more of the heavy lifting for us, so we can do a lot more sneaky work behind the scenes to find some of the things that are harder for something like this to catch.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because one thing that destroys games for me, cheaters.
Most
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
Also in
think
my
the
love
cheat,
life.
the anti-cheat is going to be a really, really, really valuable tool for our moderators and will definitely improve user experience.
Yeah, and it's already proven in beta phase to be quite valuable. So again, everyone that currently plays already knows Beard as one of those mods. They don't seem to have caught on to some of the others, but they know Beard. They're pretty familiar with him. And since it's alpha release, Beard has given me extremely positive feedback on it. And it's just kind of gotten better from there.
Garbage, tear it down, and restart from scratch.
Yeah, it's a kernel grade anti-cheat that can never be beat. But if someone beats it, we're gonna make their weapons deal 0 damage.
Nope. First, you skip the falling doors.
Yeah.
And
We gotta have some falling entities to see if they snap onto them and shoot them too much.
Right. Makes sense.
But hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Freaking another big thing coming with this one is design. Great design, and everyone's like, yeah, you know what? I build in Minecraft. I design in Minecraft. Not like these two. Not like these two. These two guys.
My buddy and I.
These two have quite the design on them. It looks good. I have to pull that up later. I didn't plan on it, but just seeing it talking about it is freaking amazing. Just to see how much they've managed to get done, especially be it that we gotta ramp this beast up at least once a year. Get ready for major updates. So that's awesome. I mean, especially because I can't do it as pretty as they can. I just build it and like, hey, you know what sounds cool? This. And then they're like, you know what? We got that. And they do a hell of a job. Especially Joy. Ooh, Joy. Or Mana. Sorry. It's so hard to call people by your online names. No, that's just an avatar. That's just an avatar he's using.
Yeah. This is a fraud. I'm
really
Bob.
He got an actor there, but he's actually behind that green screen talking into the mic.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I tied up that epic dude. I don't know.
Pay no attention to those feet behind the curtain.
Yeah. But
I am hecka proud of this server design.
Yeah.
And theme.
By far, yeah.
Yeah.
Hours and days trying to make it beautiful.
Yeah.
It's still not done.
And not only that, but being more organized than we have in previous years also really helped, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought that this year's server or this past server was gonna be the be all end all, but yeah, workload, people trying to do everything, doubling over fees, and everyone just being like, fuck this bitch, and it didn't work. But this time going into it, and not only that, but then with more knowledge of our mistakes, being able to capitalize and make it freaking amazing. At least like from every standpoint, like the previous six seasons. This one's guaranteed to outdo all of them combined, hands down. This is
easily, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be that redemption arc right here, and I'm so excited, especially because like even when I'm doing minor stuff for it, like economy, and just sit there crunching numbers for a good like 5 hours. It's gonna come to life, and it's gonna be grand. I broke. Sorry.
I see.
Yeah. I was contemplating what I was gonna say next.
Maybe you were lagging.
Epic's
Yeah.
mustache.
I knows it,
I've got to shave.
but yeah. Another big thing that was halfway implemented this season was economy. Uh, Especially in a game like Minecraft, because technically everything's available 100% of the time. You just need to find it. Makes it a little bit harder to create a solid economy, but I actually think I got it down packed. At least because not only do I have to compete for what we're trying to do, but also because technically villagers, because of their professions, are competition, and other players are competition. Which is where Epic really kind of was like, I need you to do this, and I'll just tell me what you need in the background for it, and we got to a pretty good spot. So that way, I'm actually able to keep track of our economy, and we'll always stay competitive instead of right now where everything's just one solid price, and then you have J-Max just come in and destroy the diamond market.
Yeah. It was such a good example, though, of what we needed to fix, though.
Diamonds are
Like,
Jay's best friend.
We
Yeah.
got learning from our little exploiters.
One of those things.
Exploiters. Wait, hold on. Pause.
So Faint Tomcat had a question for the designers, if the city's going to be bigger and better. And as much as I can go into the better part, the rest would be the designers.
And the bigger.
I'll let Jay talk. He's not talking very much.
Let me talk.
Yeah, tell him about this thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I mean, without spoiling,
it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult. Bigger, I would say it's pretty much to scale, but it's more condensed, I would say. If I had to describe it, you'll definitely be able to get to a lot of places easier. So that's pretty much all I would say on that, without like spoiling what's where and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to give the illusion of feeling bigger because of how condensed it is. Like you could, I'm not going to say you could get lost in the city.
That's a good thing though.
You actually kind of could.
You actually could. Like if you're, and I got to think of it from ground perspective.
Put it like this, it gives you a feeling that if you're in first person, which most people I think do play Minecraft in first person.
Even in third person.
Yeah, you walking past some of the buildings, you're gonna feel small. Yeah. But the city itself isn't gonna feel so huge that you come there and you like, where the hell am I going? So yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that was one of the fallbacks of the current server is everything was so spread, and it made the city landmass very massive. And the buildings were massive, but it was so spread out that a lot of it felt like filler.
Yeah.
And not to try and fool anyone, or I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. A lot of it was filler. A lot of the towers could have never been completed. There just wouldn't have been enough time between designing and coding and trying to figure everything out.
Yeah. I feel like with this city, we've had a lot more time to do more with it. And because of that, it's more quality of a city. It's not even, oh, I got this big building or that big building or whatever. There's a lot to it. Everywhere you look, we've tried to put an element of
wonder.
Yeah, like just like, oh wow, oh that's kind of, oh what if I go down this way? Oh, what happens if I go over here? Can I go this way? Oh, it gives you the desire to kind of explore the city, and come back to the city without like, oh well that's such a big intimidating place. It's more cozy and it feels more alive.
Yeah. I just like how it's one, like setting up the structures and everything. I like it because even though it's a decent size, you can transverse the city and feel like you're still in the same spot, but not like still in the same city, but not in the same spot. Like you can actually,
You know what I'll say? You can describe to somebody, and this is actually one thing that I've noticed in our current city. You can describe to somebody where you are, and they'll be able to find you most likely.
I hope so.
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah.
I hope so, but at the same time, I don't until you've wandered the
Get
city a
to-
little
get
bit.
to-
Right, exactly. Yeah.
That is one thing that left me wanting in the current city. You can say, "Hey, I'm near this big, tall, black building," and yes, there's quite a few of them.
Jay's face.
So you go check all of them.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, it's more land pointed. There's few land points in the current city, and they're usually named. But this one, yeah, the land points. If you are describing something, it's probably an unmistakable description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very unique.
And it's not so far out of reach to where it's like completely unrealistic, which I think is awesome.
yeah,
As well.
indeed.
Oh.
But-
Chat.
Fred. All black, you say.
I mean,
Man, Liz is just trying to make me jealous on stream. That's all she's doing. But
That's Tomcat brings up a pretty decent question. Can we have cars or a way to transport? Well, I don't know if we should go into
So, oof.
Escalade on 22s.
I'm trying to disclose a little more than we did last time.
Yeah,
because
last time we
we
were
kept it pretty shrouded.
Yeah, we kept a lot of information under wraps on the last discussion. This one's going to have a little bit more, quite a bit more actually.
Yeah.
Because we have been informed as of yesterday they're no longer doing snapshot. They are now in
We're
all
in
the beta
beta.
testings,
Let's
which
go.
means we have about 4 to 6 weeks left to finish everything up, at least the basics of everything. Just like the current server, things are going to be worked on while it's released. But this one already has been far more polished than the current server. The current server came out-
Extremely.
Yeah.
I think talking a little bit about transportation would be okay.
Well,
Yeah, so I just had to preface it that I obviously can't say everything.
I can.
But so as far as transportation, we don't have anything I would say special in
Yet.
the works. We're not going to have custom cars.
Yeah.
We're not going to have Elon cock-shaped rockets. We
Flying mounts, Jesus Christ.
flying
Hell no.
mounts.
We can turn
First-
it into
first off-
only if you have the dragon, it's $25.99. And
Well-
you don't actually
next
get
pack.
the dragon yet. That's to imagine it, and then another $25.99. As long as we have 100 people
Actually-
pay for both of those, we'll have them in.
All right. That's one way to get it. Second way, we're going to give you a flying mount now. But at the beginning of every season, you're not able to use it for the first 3 months. And then we're going to lock it behind quests.
Oof.
And then behind achievements. In
Yeah,
order for you to
yeah.
regain flying because
Brilliant.
amnesia.
Yeah, you've gotta keep paying that monthly subscription.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
no, wait. There's nothing planned yet to have anything custom. At least, it's going to be much more based off original modes of transportation. But we are going to continue the route that we always have, of being able to buy, of course, with in-game currency. All the real currency things a joke. You're gonna be able to buy your
That's a lie.
teleportation styles.
You sub to me and I'll get it for you.
And
Oh, cheesecake sounds
we're
good.
gonna be looking at some things like being
Supersonic
able
Minecraft.
to hopefully help people get places quicker if it is a group effort. These are things that are by far not at the top of our list, but they're things that we have talked about. We do want to implement somehow. We just have to be able to get to those points, because we have things that still need direct attention.
Not only that, but where we are now with what we're doing, like, plans. Stuff ain't gonna stop here. Especially with what I got working in my noggin. I've already, like, it's not gonna happen like right off the get, but plans. Extreme plans.
So can we maybe pick up a minor plan and elaborate on that?
Yes. Thank you, Michael. We're actually gonna. I think we should start with questing.
Questing, which actually makes me. So I'm glad you said questing because Dark was mentioning something about rep grinding.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Only if you're a paladin.
Right?
Paladins get their mounts for some money. Don't gotta buy
He
shit.
goes, please, no. It's not like that.
Yeah, no. As far as what we got in the works for Quest, and once again, we still got it because we want the game to be able to be basically played by everyone. That's what everyone wants, right? But
yeah,
we're also more of the, not quite the sweats, but we like to be up there in most games that require questing, so we also don't feel like we need to, demolish a game for people who can't do something, for them to be able to do higher stuff that they know they can't do just because they pay a subscription, which luckily you don't pay a subscription. So
it's free to play.
Yeah, it's free to play. So
as long as you have the game.
And then try to mask it by saying that it's a quality of life improvement. So we have a quest system that we're setting up. So that way, you can set it up with levels. I'm going to use easy, medium, hard, since, the base 3. And epic. I'm going to put epic at the very top, because I just saw his name and I was like, yeah, that could be a good 4th one. And it's basically going to come down to easy. Is your easy quest. Anyone can do it, even Sable. Can go out, grab an item, go out, kill a thing or two, come back, whatever the quest demands, compared to medium, which will be, if you're a little bit more experienced in it, or you can kind of understand and decipher the quest properly, you could basically do it. Hard, you either got to be one really geared guy, or have a couple of friends tag along. See who's hopping on, try to get some of the servers going there. I mean, if you want to do a hard quest and go mollywop it with the entire server, hey, I'm down for 20 mans. Let's go. And then the epic ones, which will probably need a good amount of people, not just one person running in Radida Til Bardiga. And not only that, but that one not only would have harder enemies, not only be a little bit harder on that end, but also on how you would have to think about it, like riddle wise. Not going to be like what's black and white and red all over at that point, and someone's like, oh, a newspaper. Congrats. No, it's going to turn into something a bit intense, be a harder riddle, like what's your favorite color? Green. Pew, I mean blue type action. If you got that reference, good job. Not, I don't think we can be friends. But But that's one of the big things that we want to do, especially because, once again, we have people on the server that aren't fighting savvy. And we want more people to come in that aren't fighting savvy. So being able to set them up so, they can still achieve something is important. Because you don't want to sit there and hate your life because you can't, kill a zombie or kill a creeper.
That's a great question.
Sketchy wants to know, Sass, what is your most favoritist thing added in the new server?
Most favoritist. Oh, because I'm personally working on it, is economy. Because to me, that's the thing. Because I love working with numbers, and two, I am all about balance. And economy is the hardest thing to balance in a game where everyone can get everything. Because if I don't make it, where you want to come get it from me instead of farming, then I'm not doing my job. So it just kind of, it just gives me more to do, and it makes me feel good when someone's like, damn, I could go mine diamond, or I could just buy it. And it's going to be fun. That's personally my whole thing. I mean, the whole thing I love in general, but that's like my number one big thing.
That's another great question. What do you think the biggest change that we can release now is going to be?
The biggest change?
Oof.
That requires a team huddle.
Yeah, that's tough because now I'm trying to think of all the changes.
Yeah.
What can I release? But at the same time, there's so many big changes that are coming to it. Especially not even just over the last server. So that was asked by Element, whom has been there since the test
beta, like our baby server.
So he has kind of seen how the servers have progressed. And he's seen where some of the servers have fallen short from predecessors. So this is gonna be a super vague answer because I think he's the only one in chat that's been there for all of them.
Hell yeah. But I actually think I got it. I actually think I got a good answer for that
I'm
question.
Gonna say my answer, being super vague to everyone else, everything you've seen in any other previous server is going to make an appearance here, and it is going to be, obviously, as you've seen, we've tried to up our own
minus
ante.
design.
I'm walking.
I still
I
would still say design wise, everything we've done in a big way is being implemented.
No Rainbow Bridge, no Sweeto, like buildings.
That wasn't ours.
Yeah,
that wasn't ours.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we discourage you from building it, though.
Well, of course. But as far as what we've done, so he's been there for Gurubashi. He's seen the style of creations we made there. As far as how we built things here, it's laid out very similar. He's seen the current city, how we tried to make everything accessible. It's being implemented. He's seen servers that have very similar build styles. He's seen even going back to the beta server, we're still implementing some of those tactics here. The biggest difference I would say is not only did we have a fairly big heads up, and not that we didn't with the city, we definitely did, but we've had a much better organization here, and as time has gone on, we've all kind of learned different approaches, more efficient approaches, I should say, to how to implement everything.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I think we actually had more time on the current city because they split 1.18 into two parts.
Yeah, we had a plethora of
But
time.
but like you're right that disorganization really, and it wasn't really disorganized. It was because everyone wanted their fingers in everyone's in the entire everyone wanted to be that big person on the project, which unfortunately hurt us more than helped us because of the fact that it was causing real quick burnout.
As you
And
can
people
see-
working on stuff that didn't need to be prioritized at that moment in time. Like Michael felt it was important to do something, so we would all be like, okay, let's help him. And then we'd realize, crap, we skipped a step or two. We need to go back to do this. We need to go back to do that. And it just kind of got thrown out, which sucks because me and Michael were actually during the city trying to get it organized kind of the exact same way that we did this city. But once again, setting it up, we just kind of like, oh, cool, we're all going to just jump in there and build greatness. And the hospital was the only greatness that actually got built. In my opinion, I really liked his hospital as hard as it was
and
to
it
put
was
stuff
still
in.
unfinished.
I know.
Yeah,
No.
But now that we kind of were like, all right, you know what? 99.9% of Michael's stuff is done because since he can program, is going to be program. Let Michael program. Let him concentrate on programming and organize the back end of everything. So that way, if he says it's important, it's important. Let me set up everything and give everyone that slate with the outline, and then work on everything else to continue said outline, and let Mana and Jay fill in those colors, and let them do that, and just kind of, you know, be like, hey, you know, this is what the way it needs to look, and then they go through, they change up the palette, they change up the way it looks, and bam, that's exactly it. And as soon as they got it, it was off to the races, especially for Mana. Mana was like, this is the style, that's the perfect style. Say less. and then she even started to like switch out that style to a little bit like, look, this is the way I envision this. Is this the way you envision this? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, bet. Change, got it. And it just kept going. And it was a lot easier because then that means that I was able to concentrate on other things instead of trying to help Joy build, having our designs, or me and Michael build, having all of our designs clash each other, and then basically being like, oh, this kind of sucks. So that just really helped.
Dark had a question about being able to purchase with real money in-game currency. And as far as we want to keep it as a free-to-play type of game,
Well, yeah.
but we are trying to think of more creative ways for stream chats in Jay's, Sasquatch, my stream to actually continue to interact with stream and like do stuff in game, like somehow incorporate stream and gameplay.
No,
We're
I
trying
told
to
him it's
think of
pay to
creative
win.
ways.
Give me all the money.
Oh yeah, you guys, we took all netherite out of the world or all ancient debris out of the world. The only way to get it is to pay me personally.
Yeah.
Through PayPal
No,
at
it's
Angry
okay, but
Sasquatch. No.
Yeah, here's the
Yeah.
Cash App.
Yeah.
I knew you were joking, but it's actually a good question. You know.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. In-game events.
Take
Ooh,
that.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes.
go.
Like, that was one of the
Yes.
things that, one, I know Epic loved doing on Sweet Obashi. I know he liked doing the whole big event. I know he liked setting it up. And I already brought forth many that once again, got to get pushed back because we need to make sure that we have everything ready to come out first. But yes, most def, there are going to be special in-game events. And the cool thing that Michael introduced to me the other day, and this is going to get everyone hyped. I already know it. Like, this is what brings me my 1.8 million views right here. Titles. Titles.
So that is a big one.
Yeah. That's the big drop of the night right there.
And yeah, sketchy. If you want a hill, you got to pay for that. Please pay for it. But yeah, so that is a big one. it so far has not been tested, but it hasn't been tested real world. It's been tested within my own creations. We have found a way to bring titles to the game. So not only is this going to clarify a lot of things, going as far as it will be unmistakable if you are talking to a mod now. They will be marked as a moderator. So if you do have an if you do have an issue and you need mods attention, that can easily be accessed now. But even further than that, so this is going to be some pretty big news. I know we had one particular person in the server, Sam. I'm sure you have all gotten acquainted with him. He was not the first one to kill the dragon, and this upset him greatly. Because
he was
other
pretty
people could
salty.
now get the dragon egg. That may still remain a possibility, but now you can have the title that you were the first one to slay
The Dragon Slayer.
The
in the-
Dragon Slayer.
We plan on releasing not only on launch but throughout the game's creation, multiple titles for people to parade around, and let's see if you can find some of the unique ones out there.
There's some pretty
There's gonna be
interesting
some neat
titles.
ones out there.
Yeah.
And I hope to see some of them,
Michael.
to see who can get them.
Buying titles with in-game currency,
Not
quite purchase, but there are going to be some tied to currency in a way, not just, oh, you spend $10,000, you get one.
Yeah.
But there are going to be some out there that there are going to be some feats out there where if you do it and you get some of these titles, like some of these titles are going to be
Speedrun the Dragon.
are going to be pretty legit. And when they do, oh man, when they do, there's one title that I already brought up to Epic that I'm not going to mention it because that would spoil the fun. But I brought it up, and while we were all in chat, he straight up goes, "That's it. That's the one." Because, bro, first off, if someone does it, I quit the game. I'm done. Because, oh, you a better man than me. But I want someone to get it though. Like that's how awesome it is.
He's like, so Beehive Keeper?
Yeah, maybe if like, because we're targeted to like epic stuff, like being the first one to drop to kill the end dragon.
Well, Epic, what about that title I was asking you about?
Oh,
Which one?
kind of go into.
Oh well, okay.
Hmm.
I guess I can't just directly ask that. You should be able to type it to me.
Did.
Oh,
It's on the.
I am. Wait, where?
Oh, I did it actually since I'm flying around in circles.
But yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I looked at everything else I possibly
Except for Minecraft.
Yeah. Except for the thing we're talking about.
Right.
So yeah. There's going to hopefully be lots of those types of integrations coming in. I don't want to spoil many more. The Dragon Slayer is kind of the more obvious of them.
Yeah.
And it's not like the you're the only one that can tout that type of title, because if you happen to go with a team you all there. You all helped in some way, even if some guy just hid under the dirt. Well,
You were there.
he was there.
The punter
Um,
still gets a ring.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
The punter still gets a ring.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. Hopefully, some of the titles that people are able to find, titles that even I myself would not be able to get, because of the position that my character's standing is in.
Mhm.
I can't just forge this title for myself.
Right.
So there's titles that even I may be jealous of, knowing what's out there and what can be had, and even being a developer, I can't even have it.
Oh yeah. But Vanilla Gorilla, yeah, no. First off, never ever pay to win. Ever pay to win.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I hate pay to win, they hate pay to win, everyone hates pay to win. But
No one will ever do that.
but play to win, yes. Yes,
Definitely.
you are gonna there might be some stuff that you might have to put in a good amount of time into in order to get. And you know what, if you're willing to put in that time, more power to you. But yeah, never pay to win. I think the closest thing you do to pay is some of your time, and that's when you go to watch Angry Sasquatch at YouTube, Mana Fox at Twitch, JMax at Twitch, and get into said server. Like, I think that's about it. That's your pay.
And Epic Revenant on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And Epic Revenant on OnlyFans. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that's another one of the big droppers right there. Were titles like when Epic showed it to me, I was like, this is a game changer.
Link, please.
Link, please. I haven't been on
need-
my OnlyFans in so long. I don't know if it's still a thing.
I don't know.
I think you got banned.
Do they wipe OnlyFans after so long?
I have no
Nah,
idea.
I think it says there you just get marked as inactive or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's probably still there.
But we'll go to OnlyVans for
Hey, Sunny.
Sunny. Hell yeah, Sunny, love that dude.
One of the things that we definitely tried to do as a team for you guys is make it to where rushing to the Ender Dragon, beating the Ender Dragon, getting that amazing title was not end all be all. We wanted our city to be something worth returning to. We
Or
wanted
destroying.
it to be right. We wanted it to be something that you guys would have to be kind of close to, like, you don't have to be close to it, but like we want you to be able to return to it with purpose. And the city is actually going to interact with the players. That's another thing. So I don't want to go too far into it.
Yeah,
But-
that's a hard
But
one.
but on that note, yeah. But on the other,
Mhm.
because just building on that, because the more you interact with the city, the more the world around you is going to change, and that's the big one. So what you do and how you play can affect everyone on the server, which
Mhm.
might be fun. I'm just saying.
Sketchy wants to know about PvP.
So
Oh,
in an overwhelming player-based decision, PvP will not take place in the city that is unwanted.
actually,
I'm
might
not
as well
going
change
to
that to
stop.
server.
Yes, yeah. It's not going to be in the server unwanted. That's not saying that you cannot PvP. There will be designated areas for PvP, but it won't be as crucial as in the server itself. And that's simply due to the reason that the server became overly toxic, and we just did not have the base to try to fight that same type of toxicity. So there will be special places for it. These special places will still have special rewards, and special titles like we've already kind of addressed. So there's still going to be some incentive to go PvP against certain people at certain.
And to that PvP notice, because I know, like, right now, PvP is practically outlawed unless you're in the city. Unless, of course, you know, trespassing, stuff like that. Someone really trying to steal your stuff. Understandable. But
There's bots.
but on that note, because PvP is now kind of openly available, it means that we are also going to be stricter on how people use it.
Harassment.
Yeah, harassment is one of those things. Griefing is one of those things. Stealing to an extent, because we actually have a system that we're using for protections that is going to be integrated, unlike the way protections are now. So basically, if you get to a point that, or you just don't want to get protections because no one's ever going to come steal your stuff, you can't come being like, oh, well, people came to steal my stuff. Well, we have something in place of that. Have you played enough of the game? Have you concentrated on not getting your stuff stolen? No. Well, kind of sucks. But at the same time,
Meet me outside Ogre. We gonna duel.
yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
So yes, that kind of answers the question there, Element. Yeah, if you and another person agree to the PvP, by all means, PvP in city, out of city, nether, and in your home. I don't care. It's only when things get out of hand that, oh, he killed me, we agreed on PvP, but now I'm gonna go kill him. It's gonna be more on a dual style basis. Now if y'all agree and say, hey, let's make a hide and seek, whenever you find me, you can kill me, sure, go for it. Make your own little game. But other than that, there's going to be, so there are, I know at least 2 people in here that should be, other than the ones here in the chat, that should be familiar with a little place called Gurubashi Arena. So
Yep.
quick rundown. This arena gives you some pretty sweet stuff at a certain time that everybody knows. It's announced, and may the best man win.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Which
a
is gonna-
Hunger Games arena.
It is. It is. And
Yeah.
this is, by no means do you have to participate. You don't have to go there. You can do things your own way. But if you so desire.
So basically what you're saying
it's only
is
if you want to.
you're just going to take and put an item in a chest in my house and say, Alan, everyone's coming to steal it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
That'll be fun. I hope you guys can make it back in 5 minutes, because if not, your stuff disappears.
So yeah, there's a lot of little tidbits going in. I kind of want to wrap this around because I haven't heard enough. Jay, what's going to be your favorite? What's your favorite difference this one as opposed to the city?
Definitely gonna be the quest. And it's not just because I've been working on one for like a few months now. So yeah, that's definitely going to be one of my favorite things. I'm also interested to see what other quests pop up to be done. So yeah, it's going to be a really good time because I know how creative some of the minds are, and how unfair some of the minds are as well.
all I know is I was gonna let Michael know, and I might as well let everyone know I'm gonna need one NPC that at a certain point in time just yells to roll a d20. Because shit gets real. It gets real.
I think I put
Got this.
Team DM.
Thank God for Google Translate.
Can't spell or type or anything.
Element could probably translate.
Yeah, I added him. But I don't know if he's lurking.
But I want to know. Alright. Well, good stuff. Good thing you showed up at the party.
Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, you were in Minecraft. Lol.
Yeah. All I see is party here. Do you speak Spanish? Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I could deal with that much.
Oh yeah.
Everything else irrelevant.
Bienvenida a la fiesta. Woo! and that's the limit to my Spanish.
My Spanish is limited by, hey David, go translate.
The guy with the darker brown skin, go.
Dev chat.
But hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that.
Ma.
No. So, man, I don't think you've given your take on your favorite change, or what you think the biggest change is.
My favorite thing. Okay, so aside from the theme, which I don't think I'm allowed to talk about.
That might actually get shown a little bit later, just because of the fact that
I
feel like it needs to be shown.
Okay, so we might talk about the theme here in a little bit, but aside from that and the amount of careful design that we've put into the actual city-ish area, I'm gonna call it city-ish area, definitely the fact that it's going to be more relevant to be there. It's going to feel, you're going to feel an attachment to the city rather than I'm just going to go to the city and do this or that or whatever. My goal, at least with like design and stuff, was that it's going to be like your home. It's going to be like, hey, that's my hometown. I want it, and that's what I'm most excited about, because I feel like since I'm already starting to feel that way, maybe it's because I've been working on it for months, I feel like you guys are going to feel that too. And I'm really excited to see y'all's reactions and, how you're going to feel in the city. Because we've been working really hard to make it someplace that is more alive. Like I said before, I'm really excited about the fact that the city is going to be ever evolving as well. That I'm really excited about, and that chains into quests for sure.
And
very excited about it.
Not only does quest chain into the city, but for all of you that don't know, I am the world's greatest DM, by the way. My dungeons are second to none. So you guys get to look forward to that. And not only that, but what makes it even better is that now that Michael has more experience since he was building his dungeons in Gurubashi, Yeah. Yeah, that guy's gonna make my stuff extra epic. Extra epic.
There's gonna be lots to explore.
Oh yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a long way
Aw.
to go. I like that. That's the English.
The English.
Pretty blonde.
But yeah. So I went off on a little tangent before I answered the question myself. My favorite change. I'm the nerd. That's why I'm the developer. The anti-cheat. Easily.
Yes, anti-cheat.
I think
Takes-
we have different
takes-
definitions of what a nerd is, sir.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
But
My
it's
waifu says
actually,
differently.
actually, yeah, it would probably go more under geek, since it's coding, but
yeah.
I'd still smash.
definitely the
Hell yeah.
anti-cheat, especially since it's already proven to be a pretty valuable piece. Yeah, dork. A pretty valuable piece.
Whale penis?
And that's
He's not big enough.
without even having it in a new setting where it's designed to be. It's the anti-cheat itself is in a
Weird.
foreign server that has proven to be well worth its weight already. And for those of y'all that were there for a couple of the instances, our current server has endured through
A lot.
DDoSs, multiple cheaters, hackers, and a lot of that has been mod footwork.
Angry Donuts.
Angry
He's
Donuts.
right.
Yeah, a lot of that has been up to mods having to physically be on keyboards fighting against hackers.
Level up.
It's been a pretty shocking situation. So this should take a lot of that type of work out and let the mods do their jobs as mods and not try to be ethical hackers.
Warriors.
Actually, you know what? Because I just thought of another change that it ain't too big out there. Kind of goes with the anti-cheat to an extent. Thank you, but I'm not quite blonde, but thank you. But everything that we've learned, especially as far as like rules and rule enforcement and getting people to agree to said rules and having them understand how our rules will work. Right now, you basically kind of, we have the rules places, but it's not really some place where, no one wants to jump in and be like, oh, let me read the rules. Everyone's like, oh man, I want to go build or grief or do whatever in the heck I want, which is fine to an extent. But now, and that's how come on this server there was a lot more leniency towards people until they were proven to be guilty. But now with the anti-cheat, there's no like, oh, you could be no, the anti-cheat stopped you because you were cheating. Guilty.
Yeah.
And now you actually read and have to understand the rules. Like, yeah, you could just click next, okay, let me go. But like in every other game, if you click and say, I understand what I just read, you have no reason to be like, oh, well, I didn't read it. Well, I didn't understand. You have mods you can get a hold of that can explain it, not only in game but also in Discord. If not, you can always enter a stream.
Also handsome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We're trying to make it to where they're more understandable for sure.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
And not only that, but then also because I like how Michael had to emphasize in it, because I actually had to go through it in order to get on the server the other day. And
Yeah, even the mods have to
Yeah.
read the rules.
and
Yeah.
and there was one sentence that really stood out to me, where it says, "Your punishment will be decided by the mods, not by the players."
Yes.
Mhm.
Because for some reason people think like, oh, well, you know, if so and so says that I'm not doing wrong, no matter what a mod says, and it's nice. It's nice. Like that much understanding, which once again fits.
And the rules are
Fits me
very
in the-
basic and clear cut as well.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the biggest issues that I personally ran into on the current server is, well, the rules don't exactly say. No. There's literally no room for that. It's very black and white.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
So Jamal's face to his hoodie right now.
It is
To his
definite-
teeth, since I got that smile.
Definitely a difference of where the rules currently lied in the current server. And the current server had an issue that the rules changed multiple times throughout. And one of the really nice things is that it's going to, if the rules change, it will again reiterate them to you, so that way you understand that they've changed, and to go ahead and catch up on that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely misread his comments. I was like, I thought he was going to sleep with us all, even though he can't understand us. And I was like,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's
I'll
what.
take that too.
Yeah,
1000%. What you mean?
Oh
What
yeah.
you mean?
Going kind of scrolling back to a question that Element asked a little further up. Yes, the game mode is still going to continue to be the hard game mode.
Yes.
Unless they come out with something harder.
But there's going to be fundamental changes on how the game functions.
Yeah.
Some of the things are going to make things more inconvenient or harder, but it's going to also at the same time make things easier,
And
things
balance.
make more sense why people need to work together in this world, especially to get some of the better items, some of the things that might be better than netherite.
Better than Nether.
Excalibur!
So there's gonna be a lot of things that we have planned, and some of it we're vague, just so that way everyone can experience it.
Coal armor, let's go.
Yeah, definitely. He caught me on the coal armor.
Oh,
It
yeah.
burns for days in the furnace.
Mhm.
No, some of the stuff we're being vague because we want everyone to experience it how they experience it. We're not going to tell you how to experience it. But at the
Firepot.
same time, some of it is these aren't things that are all gonna be there on launch. We have 4 mines hammering away at this. We're not Activision Blizzard. We don't have a team of 20,000 with.
I mean, the way I talk and abuse Joy, I could be.
Yeah. What did Microsoft just pay them? 97 billion?
Hell yeah.
We don't have that.
Chump change.
If we did, we'd be making our own
Excuse
game.
me?
We wouldn't be in Minecraft.
To Microsoft, 97 billion is chump change.
Oh yeah, to Microsoft.
Oh, I thought you meant to us. I was like, bro.
I mean, if that
You-
was chump change to me.
But if someone wants to pick up our development studio for 97 billion,
Hey, Ethic Lore Media. Hello. How you
Alright.
doing?
But, But because I saw Beard bounty system, that is actually going to get tied into a quest system. You are going to be able to put out a quest that other people can accept. It's probably gonna cost you a pretty penny.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, there's gonna be ways for you to actually put out a bounty, and hopefully we can actually get it, because that's one of the things that if you do send out a bounty, that I'm gonna have to work with Epic on to hopefully, make sure, because I don't want you to be like, oh, I put out a bounty on mana, but she doesn't even know she has a bounty on the system, because look at that face. Who would want to go out and kill that?
Me.
Sam.
But
Oh yeah, Sam.
yeah. But he did that for himself though, not for a bounty. But something
like
that can inform
Warzone.
her. Be like, hey, you are being hunted for X amount of money. And if she can actually just run back and turn herself in before she gets killed, oh, she paid me X amount of gold for you to lose your X amount of gold, and she didn't even die.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
as far as like paying off your bounty, you mean?
Yeah, well, like, quick example, I'm going to use just rounded numbers. Let's just say it's 5,000 gold to go to say I need Joy's dead or alive.
Mm-hmm.
And Joy just so happens to be in the city. That means she gets there, you spent $5,000 for her to come pay the city $1,000 to not get hunted. I mean, technically the city wins pretty damn good on that point, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But that way you don't just put out a bounty and it's like it goes until Joy's dead, because that wouldn't be fun at all, and that doesn't give her a chance. That's the Doctor's version of the Saw games in the movies. He wants you to die.
Chance.
Yeah, he's not giving you a chance. She has a way to end it, other than being like, oh well, Angry Sasquatch, I need you to be my big daddy tank.
I love
And
that question.
anybody who comes within 20 squares of me, I need you to turn them into mincemeat, because then that's going to be a whole bunch of accidental mincemeats.
I'll never go to this.
Now here's the crazy part though. So like if
You're
you put a
gonna have
bounty on
to.
someone's head, right? And someone goes to kill that person.
Okay.
What happens if you die trying to kill somebody that you have a bounty on?
Oh, that sucks.
Like
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Bro, you apparently jumped in too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is one of the areas that it's gonna have to come quite possibly to mod deliberation.
Yeah.
If there's a bounty on mana, she's making her way to the city. She's trying to get this thing off of her, and you happen to be in a forest. She runs by, and she just kills you, thinking, hey, this is my defense.
La, 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 la.
Things like that might have to hit mod deliberation, but if I'm running at her with a sword and she kills me, and then I say, oh well, I wasn't trying to kill her, I just had my sword out for
Protection.
zombies. Well, I hate to hear that, my guy, but you had a sword, you were running toward a bountied player.
That wasn't a gun, that was a wallet.
It's pretty obvious, what I would say, on what's going on, or else you would probably run away from the bountied player if you don't want to get involved. It's kind of just one of those things, that you may be wrong place, wrong time.
But that also gives people who are being bountied another option, not to come the whole letting them know, because if Joy was not near the city, she was at her house when this realized, you know what, I can put all my stuff in the chest, run out there and let someone kill me. Boom, done. The only time that would suck is if you were exploring 100 leagues away from the city and you're like, dang, I gotta fight past everyone because you're one of those people that the server doesn't like. Might as well end it now. And not only that, or you could even be smart about it. If you kill yourself and you get one of the new little compasses that they're coming out with.
Kill every honey player that gets the prize.
Swixie.
Easy, dang, Swixie out for
She's
blood.
savage. She's
Hell
like, hey,
yeah.
you get it. You get it.
She
There's
said,
a-
if you get a bounty, I'll be the first one you see.
Just-
This is
Oh,
the
you got
last
bounty on
one
me?
you
Oh,
see.
no, sir. We're turning this around.
Or we can see who has the most material that people want on them, because I'm pretty sure, you know, certain people are gonna be like don't put a bounty on me. All I gotta be is like, yo Jay, it's go time.
Yeah.
Loosely, I will let Mana answer the question she got so happy
Loosely?
about. Loosely.
Okay. Okay. Kind of.
Which one is excited about?
So,
The apartments.
Element's question was, are there going to be starter houses again like the apartments?
Oh.
Kind of.
Actually,
there are houses that you are going to be able to purchase.
Just a little Minecraft guy.
Just a little Minecraft guy. little
what you
creeper. Yeah.
Wow,
So
how dare you, Element? How dare you.
there are going to be houses that you are going to be able to
say good
purchase
day
with
to you, sir.
in-game money.
I knew Element was a communist and a Trump supporter.
And it will be beneficial to acquire one should you want one.
Well, not only that, but protections are going to be of greater importance. And you're not
still going to be able to explore.
Yeah.
It's so yes. Kind of. Yes. I'm not giving him away for free. not this time.
Not this.
Yeah.
She said you gonna work for it.
You're gonna work for it. This isn't like a Minecraft server I've ever been in. It's not like a Minecraft server that we've ever really had. There's elements there. It's very similar.
Well, it's
but
Minecraft. Yeah, I can see the similarities.
Yeah, we as devs are attempting to kind of MMOify, RPGify, our world, our server.
Collection quest.
Definitely not the first of its type, but
not the first of its time. I'm saying I've never been on one.
It's going to be, well, a little biased. The best of its type.
The best around.
And you mean we're the WoW killers?
Yeah. Everybody roll a d20.
And a little biased, obviously the best of its type, and it's going to get drastically better from here. Every previous jump in server that anyone's gone to, you can definitely see where the upgrades took place. This one's going to take a massive leap forward.
Yeah.
From any of our current servers. And from what I can see, quite a massive leap on every end that we have taken. I can't speak exactly for what the designers have been doing. I see the world from my own perspective. I can tell a little bit more on the creative director side, because I'm working much more closely with Sasquatch myself. But from the developer side, the way that commands have changed to allow the game to be built in our own vision has taken a leap of just putting a number out there. And a lot of people have seen my command. I haven't been very shy about them. I would say my current command room probably has something along the lines of maybe 1,200 commands. Sweet Obashi was probably more along the lines of 1,500 commands. Truth be told, my current commands only run within about 300 blocks, but they will be executing well in excess of about 10,000 commands.
10,000.
So
That's a lot.
the way we've started producing everything has drastically changed, and it will continue to do so as they give us better and better tools to do such in the future. Because so far, I would say Microsoft and Mojang have been pretty excellent at the way they've updated the game. Some of the paths they've taken might not be my preferred pathways, but in their own roundabout way, they've gotten there and they've brought some pretty neat things to the game. So let's see. Is it chunk size? So
Actually, I can put on that. That's the way. That's one I have been working on as far as purchasing. Basically, so it's going to be harder to get your initial protections,
A little bit.
but it's going to benefit those who want more protections. I believe currently in the server you get, what is it, Mike? Like a 10 by 10, 20 by 20.
The max size for a player is 35 radius.
35 by 35.
Yeah, essentially, it goes in a radius.
35 radius would be 70 by 70.
Yeah, it's 70 by 70.
70.
Because it counts you in the middle. So yeah, pretty close to a 70 by 70 by 70. Cut the corners to make it a sphere.
So, well, basically, it is a set amount that everybody gets. That in this server, Epic was basically like, oh well, everybody gets some, which is cool, but be it the way that this world's actually going to function and work, it is now going to be on a purchase. So what this means is it's going to be harder to buy into it, because it's going to actually cost you some money. You're going to have to do some time. You're going to have to do some things, which benefits people who will play on the server longer, because you could easily get it right away and at that point just expand. But for the people who really want to get into it, means that you can also make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger kind of as you advance. So once again, yeah, you can build a giant mansion, but if you only get 16 by 16 protection, that's 2 of your rooms, my guy.
It's definitely not going to be impossible, though.
Yeah.
Don't let him saying it's going to be harder is impossible.
But if you work at it, you do what you got to do in order to get the money, and you buy more, you can make it bigger. Of course, it'll cost a good amount each time because you're constantly adding on. But you can pay off. So that way, you know, you and Jamal, I'm going to use Jamal as an example because he's usually the one who, you know, has the in-game wallet warrior. Yeah. You know, he'll be able to go through and start being like, hey, look, I want to build my 100 by 100 castle.
Yeah.
Which means that he's going to need a lot of gold in order to protect that. And not only that, but on top of just having normal protections to where, you know, people can come in, just can't break anything, there's also a premium that you can buy to where you just make it to where no one can go into your ship, period, as long as it's protected. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I can say if you do purchase the housing that does exist, you can, like on the apartments, customize the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
I do
actually
want to share that
customize them
because
now.
I feel like that's
Um,
important to some people.
Yeah, rather than having mana have to come place chests.
You can do it.
You can finally customize your own house.
What you're
Um,
saying? We didn't have to do 9 expansions in order to do in-game housing?
Right?
Right?
What a thought.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not instanced, but you know, in-game housing.
In-game housing.
And you know, it's crazy that some of the housing it's just better, and depending on how much money you have, you might be able
Safer.
to afford better. And still, yeah, like they were saying, you can not go that route. You can try to get as much cash as you can to do what you can to your lot out in the world. But there's gonna be those incentives to have your own building and possibly have a building in the city, or at least nearby, or there's gonna be just so many variables
And then
in this world, and even this will teach us for future iterations, hopefully how people interact with each other in our own worlds, and we can always expand further.
And not only that, but I know this was asked like in the very beginning, but it might benefit you to have protected property out in the world and a house in the city, because maybe, just maybe, there's a safe way to, you know, link them. Just keep expanding, like first it's a dirt house, then a 1-bedroom house, then a 2-bedroom house, then an 8-bedroom house, then a 20-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
I would, if I were to recommend, I would let Jay build his castle and then pay for your protections on it and evict him.
Dang!
Oh man, you're gonna have to kick me off the server for that one, because I'm dropping bodies the whole time.
Now, if you can afford to protect the whole thing in one run, that's a different question. But
bro, they just said Jay landed on my boardwalk with a hotel.
Hey.
But yeah, and that's also going to be, especially early game, a lot of, I know there's going to be a lot of land disputes.
Yeah.
Because no one technically has bought land.
Not yet.
But
so you
that also
have to make sure you, I mean, it's
yeah, really it comes down to
pioneer days.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you go out there and you wall off a 500 area with a fence.
No.
And claim this is mine. You come on it, you're gonna die. Because technically,
that claim don't mean
that don't mean.
And I mean,
nothing.
we're all humans here too, so like it does come down to a certain level of like basic respect for other people as well.
I'm a Sasquatch.
Exactly.
And that's
true. But
is
you know,
within the rules.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, protections and all that is great, but like if you're not the type of person who, oh, I don't want to be killed, or I don't want people to PvP me, or all this stuff, but you're the type to build on top of somebody's like property or whatever, because like property disputes are ridiculous, and it's like, come on, this world is infinite. Move 100 blocks to the east. It's not hard. Now, if somebody has an area that you want to build on and you think that that area is going to waste because they're not building on them, simply ask, hey, are you going to use this area? But if you are building like close to somebody, it would be nice to say, hey, this is what I'm planning on doing. Because if you build a damn dragon right next to my little apothecary house, bruh, why?
Fight.
Why? Like, and if you see somebody has a big build that's probably going to be, pretty to look at from far away, yeah, you might want to just collaborate with the person and say, hey, look, I'm planning on building here. You know, this might catch fire. Like, just be respectful, man. Like, because honestly, a lot of people, based on what's being said, could be worried about protections, but the only reason people are worried about protections is because people don't know how to respect other people's stuff without there being some boundary. Look, man, you clearly know you didn't build this house, you didn't fill these chests. Get out. Or ask, because usually the answer is yes anyway from most people, but
Right.
ask. Basic respect.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things. Or
It's
I mean,
cool,
I can
though,
just kill you. That works too.
Because that's also where the bounty system comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Because
don't
then if
and here's the thing, if you get a bounty put on you and all of a sudden half the server wants to kill you, don't come crying to a mod because you went on a killing spree and then all of a sudden someone's like, oh well, I don't like the fact that he's able to kill
Trigger.
30 people. And yeah, now I'm over here paying people who I know that can kill him uh to kill him, and now he's complaining, oh well, they have it out for me. You brought this upon yourself. Plain and simple.
And mods are going to tell you this. And then
Yeah,
at
it
that
is what it
point,
is.
and then at that point, if you get upset because you don't
Did
like
you
our
read the
decisions,
rules?
yeah, exactly.
Plain
you
and
know
simple.
what,
But it's unwanted
Be
PvP.
surprised.
Nah, big fella. Nah, you don't get that.
hell
That
yeah.
young bounty on your head, and you better go turn yourself in then if you don't want the PvP.
And then I'm going to pull this up too. If there is
Respect, right?
a squabble of some sorts that you instigate, then when people come after you, you hit that quick Alt F4.
Oh yeah,
Try that combat log.
that's crazy.
That you might not be able to log back in. I'm just letting you know. Because just take the L, my dude.
Yeah,
Take
right.
the L. Worst
Yeah.
case scenario, you go, all right, guys, I'm sorry. Can I get my stuff back? And no joke, 9 times out of 10, people will be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, just be decent.
Yeah.
Because they expect that same thing in return
Yeah.
most of the
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
But, I mean, if it's me, I'm not giving it back. No, I'm just kidding. I probably would. I don't care that much. But I mean, you got full netherite in 6 minutes anyway. So like, what's the problem? Just get it
Right.
again.
And then also, guys head to my YouTube. It's the one video I have up there that's not a stream. I don't give you your stuff back either.
As a matter of fact, I will delete you and then give him your stuff to not give back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Just so he can't be swayed to be nice.
Hell yeah.
Man.
But that's kind of what I got. So I
Did
think
we want to sneak peek?
well, first I want to see if you guys got any questions. Now's the time to ask. Like now it is open and we are all watching you. So any questions at all? I know Liz had a whole freaking 12 page list. 9 plus 10 is 910.
21.
910. Yes, this is Sketchy Raptor with CNN. What is 9 plus 10?
21.
Well, you see, it's 21 because Democrats are in office, and what they did was.
Ooh, that's a good one that hasn't been asked yet.
Very good question. That is one that I can't get into good detail yet.
But can there be a yes or a no?
So custom mobs are going to be looking to be in the future, but definitely not on my plate to get on release day. It's CBC.
Where's homeboy earlier? Who was? I love that guy.
Up on the next.
Yeah.
He had to go sleep.
I
It
know.
started with a J. Oh no, it's an A. Alvaro
Yeah.
with C-SPAN.
Hell yeah! I'm just happy we had someone who could Spanish. I was sitting here trying to Google
Yeah.
Translate as fast as I could, cause
That's why David's awesome.
Element is fantastic for that.
Mhm.
He definitely loves Taco Bell so much. He learned a language.
Mhm.
Joy should be.
She loves Taco Bell just as
Yeah.
much.
Chalupa. Most talk has been about the city. Is there an overworld in the new server? If so, what comes with that?
Oh, I mean, technically.
So the overworld is a paid DLC, $69.99. No. Yeah,
and we're gonna have
a-
Dragon Kid and Invokers.
A lot of it's been over the city because that's what we can actually function with as of right now.
Oh yeah, the
So
nacho fries.
Even the developers at this moment are locked out of the overworld.
I'm so mad about that.
Just simply due to
Yeah.
what's coming with the next update.
Mhm.
However, the current location that's being worked on won't be the only location forever. So very similar to how we have the crossroads and the city, actually more similar to how Sweet Obashi was based, and we had lots of different points of interest in that world.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some fun things to find out there.
Mhm.
Some of them may benefit you, some of them you may want to keep for yourselves or share with others. That's really up to how you are as a player, and if you're able to handle what some of these other areas have to offer.
Is the Pit of Shame making a comeback?
In a way, yes,
and no.
but not in the same aspect as the Pit of Shame is now.
Right.
Correct. It's not gonna be just a giant hole in the ground. Da 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 da. But there is still an area to deal with those that are cheating, hacking, stealing, griefing.
Rule breakers.
We're still, for the most part, going to be going off of the Microsoft approach. The 1.7.14 perma. However, since these rules are going to be set, they are going to be read or at least skipped to enter the world. So it's no longer a direct linear path. If you cheat, you hack, you do things like that, there is no 1.7.14 for you. You're gone. Bye.
Out of here, good buddy.
If it is something that comes down to cheat or hack, there's no let me make a new account. Your IP goes bye-bye. We're no
Wait,
longer...
wait. We're banning IPs? But the
Yes.
AAA titles don't do that.
Whoa, I know, right?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like
let me-
you mean I can't just go make another account and
Let
still
me
use my
walk this
hacks?
back. We ban your IP until you pay another $69.99 for the game. Then you're more than welcome back
Hey,
to
Donut.
cheat again.
Angry
Definitely
Donut.
make sure that you pay for the good hacks. I'll be making them myself. They're gonna be $199.99.
Right.
You have to donate $25 to all three of our channels. and then we let you back in. That is no, like I'm serious. I would be down for that. Be like, look, check this out. If you want to come in there and hack, fine. But you want to come back? That's $25 to each of us, and then 25 to Epic too. So you probably have to throw an extra 25 to one of us, and it'll come around to him. And then we let you back in, labeled as a cheater hacker.
Hey, that might be a way to get one of the titles.
And then you get back in labeled as a cheater, and then kicked right back out, and then have to repeat process. Either one thing, you're rich and you're gonna make us rich.
That sounds like a sweet deal.
I mean, and people thought pyramid schemes were the win.
Somebody did pay $50 to get on the server just to cheat, didn't they?
They did.
And
no realm is safe.
And they were the test. They already have the title. So
He does.
Oh yeah.
If they come back.
So who else can get the hacker title? Come on, I need money.
Hey, what I know, and then not only that, but for each time you come back, you go up a prestige. Because now we got a prestige system. So, you could be cheater rank 115. Hey, and I mean,
out there.
Hell yeah. You guys gotta check out my
times you're giving me $25, so let's go.
Hey,
that's a good down payment for my truck. That's all I'm saying.
He dies. Undercover.
Yeah, he still has the Discord of the hacker.
That's
and actually, thank you very much for that. Because those codes that you received from those hackers, that was the basis of the reverse engineer to build my own anti.
Yeah.
So,
props to Element Lucid.
Yeah, man risked his whole computer.
For working.
Yeah, he risked it all.
He did.
I mean, he's already had to reflash it, I think, once or twice.
Yeah, well, I gotta do that after about 3 terabytes of porn, but
And
as a different story, the pop-ups start to get annoying.
4 times. Oh my god. Hey, one of them was because the hackers. Will there be a death counter?
Oh my god.
There is going to be counters for a lot of things. Our current city server has 2 counters, I believe. Which is 3 technical. There's a mod counter, there is the money, and there is a late test of a death counter. However, the current server is going, or the new server is going to have a lot of. It will be counting things such as death. I would love to add kill counters. Unfortunately, the bedrock version of that is pretty god awful, at best. But it's not gonna be something that everyone can just see. A lot of these things are going to be for you. Now, that's not to say if, let's say, you have 1,000 deaths. That's not to say you might be able to show that if you so please. If you have killed 10,000 cows, maybe you're so proud that you're the most efficient cow killer out there, and you want to show that you've killed 10,000 cows.
I was the most efficient cow killer in D2, by the way, just so everyone knows.
Gigabytes? Holy moly.
So it's just some of those things that we're gonna be counting as much as we can. And I want those who have been with us for a while to keep in mind that this is
farmer. Oh.
essentially a new season within itself. Not only is this finally the culmination of MLM becoming a whole and starting its own seasons into Minecraft, but it's also paving groundwork to where we want to take this. It's no longer just let's throw things together, let's pump as many man hours as we can into this
Although there's been a
and
lot.
come up with the best we can.
Mhm.
Now this is taking a lot of time to lay that foundation. So in future iterations, we have this foundation to build upon. So we can start working into other areas that players might want. We may eventually get more designers, more directors, more developers, and the plan is to take this to the point that we can go toe to toe with an official Minecraft server. We can have the bed wars. We can have the uh murder mysteries Among Us styles.
Yeah.
But to do that, we need the foundation of a good game to build upon. We're not gonna do it like a lot of the ragtag servers out there that yeah, I can lure you in with a good bed wars, but you wanna play Minecraft? No, we don't have that here. We have bed wars. That's all we have. Um, we don't want that. We want a solid game everyone can enjoy, and then we can start reaching out into those niche areas that there are people that enjoy Bed Wars. There are people that want a slot machine, a casino
Mhm.
in the world. And that's great. I want that too. We just ask that everyone kind of work with us on our own journey, because we're all experiencing this together. We're gonna pull in some new people that are gonna experience with us. We're gonna pull in people that experience it for a short time and leave. Um, but it's an experience for all of us, and we're all kind of in it together. Whether you are just a member, whether you play once a week, every day, every second, or you're a developer or a director or a designer, this is something for everyone.
Is
Still
there
trying to
going to
get
be an
Mr.
area?
Foxtail. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is there going to be an area that community can build a community building?
that is up to the community. Technically,
Yeah.
Up to you,
Yeah.
anywhere.
basically
The world is yours.
Yeah.
the city
The world is still
and any other place that we designate, which is one, gonna have to work around y'all, and two, gonna have to work around what we're doing, is still just that. The world itself is still Minecraft. You can go out and build. If you want to build a community building and everyone is down for it, go for it, my dude. Like, I mean, don't get it twisted. I would love to be streaming one day and hop over and be like, oh, this is what our community is doing. This is what all 30 people are deciding to do on our server at once. Like, that's just cool to show off.
Yeah.
And that, not only that, but that just kind of shows what people can do when they just want to work together and not be assholes to each other.
And this is gonna be, we're trying to make it the most close knit game we can. The intentions of the cities themselves is to be a community building. But not everyone's community definition means the same. You may choose to go down a path that someone else did not choose. And by doing so, y'all can't do all the same quests, all the same dungeons, because
you're gonna be stuck phased.
Because yeah, essentially, they decided to go a more mischievous route or a mystical route or they want to be an NPC. They just want to grind and make armors for everyone.
Or make
seeing-
potions for everyone.
Yeah, seeing how
Just saying.
what in their opinion outrageous the city pricings are. Some people are gonna try to find ways to take advantage of the city
Mhm.
pricing and sell to other players at their own markups.
That
we
chance.
want everyone to experience the world in their own light, whatever that may mean, as long as it's within the rules. But even in the current server, everyone has the opportunity to buy teleportation, say. Everyone has the opportunity to work together for the money on these. If people decided to have 10 teleportations to the same area to make another community flourish, then by all means go for it. If you want to buy 10 teleportations into the city, maybe not the current, PvP is still a thing there, but into the new, and just meet there,
Summoning
that's
stones.
fine too. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
pretty
trying
much.
to find ways to integrate people together.
Lisa
And-
wants to know
and-
if there's
and-
going to
and
be
not on-
plots in the city to build.
Plots in the city?
to build.
No.
Not so much, because within our own guise of what we are doing throughout the world, not just the city, but throughout the world, we do have a theme that
Yeah.
we are going
But-
for. Now that's
you
not
can
stopping
build
you
really
from
close to the city now, though.
yeah.
Or option number 12. If you so happen to, because I know that there's a good amount of people on this server that decide to, band together and build a small area.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If like Jamal, I think Liz, who said she wanted to build a bigger castle next to his big castle, and some other people built y'all's own city, man, we gotta trade with y'all somehow.
Yeah.
And no joke, not only that, but the way I DM initially is I go in with a very big outline, a very wide open game plan. Because I like when the players do stuff that I don't expect.
Yeah.
Which means that I have to have a good chunk built. And then, even at that, they like to go outside that chunk anyways. So I gotta be ready for it. And that's when that stuff gets fun for me, because that is on the spot. And I will do the same for y'all. Like, if y'all ended up building a city, and y'all like, hey, hey, bro, people from our city are gonna want to go there. I'm gonna start writing stuff for y'all city too. Where, oh man, yeah, shit can get real, really quick. I mean,
It's going
and
to
then
be an evolving world.
Nah,
Yeah.
no, off top, I am building a whole city on this server, so yeah, it's happening.
Sisters.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wakanda.
and as
Yeah.
so as far as a release date, Struggle Bus, we don't have an official release date yet. However, as
Waiting on
of
Mojang.
yesterday, Mojang did announce officially that they're done with snapshots and they're going into beta. That leaves us
Beta.
somewhere between 4 to 6 weeks if history is to play a part. And that is once 1.19 for Bedrock releases, that's when our server will be up. As y'all are pretty accustomed to, servers do not get the update the same time players do. Again, keep in mind the BDS system, the Bedrock dedicated system, is still by Mojang standards alpha, not even beta.
Yeah.
It's still an alpha program, and that's where it has a lot of its own issues, as y'all have seen with crashes and issues of that. However, kind of also tapping into Liz's statement, Foxy No Tail did get back to me on one subject I asked him about, and that was using the BDS GUI. I was already kind of using it, and I asked a plethora of questions. That's the only one that he seems to actually get back to me on so far. Hoping for more soon, because I would love to hook up with Foxy No Tail. He has some pretty brilliant stuff that I would love to implement into my own server. I just need to be able to change the coding a little bit. But he did get back to me on that. He did give me authorization to use it how I see fit. So as of I think about 2 weeks ago, it has been officially integrated into our BDS system. So no longer are the days that you will see me saying I need to back things up. Everything is going to auto alert you. It will let you know that the server will do a restart on its own. I will no longer be doing that. And rest assured, since it's already been tested and it seems to be holding true so far, once it backs up, the server comes back online in no longer than 30 seconds. I haven't seen it take longer than 30 seconds.
31 seconds.
And our current world is well in excess of 5 gigs of data that it has to back up, not including all the player data that it's also trying to back up at the same time. So I'm still working with him on things like that, or trying to. Communications with him are slim to none. But I'm still trying to contact him to see if there's a way we can just do updates live.
Yeah.
So we don't even need to restart servers for. He got back with me the first time I asked about that and said it was not possible because of a Mojang glitch. But since then, Mojang has fixed that issue supposedly in one of their updates. I believe it was 1.18.30. So hopefully he will get back with me once more and let me know if I can use that
Dang it,
feature or
Mojang,
not.
right?
Because he thought it was a pretty neat feature as well. And he kind of dabbled in it in his own video, but advised people not to use it. So we've actually kind of worked on a way to code around Mojang's issue. But since Mojang fixed it, we may just go back to the old coding and go with that.
Lots of dev talk.
Yeah, lots of dev talk, lots of gaps between devs. I'm doing my own thing that's not even, I would love to say busy, but Foxy has a much busier schedule than I do. His programming goes into program. He is almost entirely out of the world of Minecraft programming and into real world programming for Minecraft.
Did we want to snapshot?
It looks like that seems to be what's gonna happen. I see some hints here. But yeah, so we're working on things like that, Liz. We're definitely trying our best, and we have all lines of communications, all cylinders firing, both in our own communications in our own world, and amongst other developers. It's just
we working on it.
A lot of people are busy, and we're all doing the best we can.
Good thing is we've gotten a lot done, and it's going really, really well.
Yeah.
We haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
So we started when I started the stream.
Yeah,
and I don't
some impressive building.
I don't know if
one
people
made out of dirt and a couple trees.
but I don't know if people in chat are excited enough for me to show them
Oh man,
what has come. Like,
Yeah,
what has
show
been
us how
working
excited
on?
you are with your donos.
What's
Uh,
no!
just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
Oh.
No,
Way to
but
play.
how many of y'all
Oh, I'm excited.
want to see something?
Let's get
Oh, Xavier
something.
wants to see something apparently.
Xavier, let's go.
Like I need to know.
I need to know.
'Cause,
Tell
I
me,
mean-
baby girl, 'cause I need to know.
Good song.
Let's go chat.
That is
Hoggers,
good.
Beard's excited. I'm excited. Epic's excited.
Well, the
I wish I
devs are
could
excited.
Of course,
The
we're
mods
excited.
are excited.
Gods have power. Feels amazing, man.
So,
Little.
Unfortunately, Liz, the spectator mode is not releasing in 1.19.
Yeah.
In fact, Mojang has made it very clear to developers it is not coming for quite some time. It is in the beta release. Is that what they call it? The beta release, the beta
Yeah.
program? That's what the beta program. It is in there.
Mhm.
It is still far too unstable for them to release it in an actual major update. So unfortunately, we won't be getting that. And as far as what we've heard from Mojang, developers shouldn't get excited about it because it probably is not going to come for a while. They're
Yeah.
estimating sometime around 1.21 to 1.22. So still a couple major updates ahead.
I forgot to do this for Liz.
But they're trying. They're trying.
Take it for me,
Because
man.
they want to get us on parity with Java to the point that 1.19 might include command change.
Yes.
If that's the case, we're going to be working pretty hard round the clock to get everything back up and functioning from Bedrock to Java command.
Definitely.
But I'm not too concerned with spectator mode. Our anti-cheat has excellent tools that work just as good and in some instances better than spectator mode.
No, Liz. Let's do it.
All right. Joyce.
I'm so
So-
excited.
So
I'm
even
so
even though I'm switching to
we're still here.
to a different scene, everyone's still here. Let me go ahead and do.
World
Yeah.
premiere.
Whoa. Perfect.
So-
Do it, Jay.
World premiere.
So
That's funny.
right now, there's certain things that still. Yeah, you guys are gonna see a whole bunch of close stuff, but I don't know what it looks like though. As far as coming in over on this end, I know last time we've actually put in a lot of stuff, so a lot of the blank areas have been, filled. Black-
I'm so excited. I'm
Black-
sorry.
lack of design, but we don't got anything on the inside. Oh, someone did put something on the inside. Well, I stand corrected. I was like, so some of these.
Some of the buildings have interiors. We're working on interior design. It is still a work in progress, obviously. So there's blank lots like this one that's gonna have probably something in it.
But ugh. Actually, run.
Interior.
All right, this is going to turn into a goosebump book. Chat, do I go right or left?
Right or left, chat?
I need to know.
Oh man, I want a guide to a specific building, but it's not me.
Hey, Ghost. No one has any say so on whether we
Liz
should go
said
left or right.
Yep, chat.
Oh, mine's taking a little bit because
Yeah, it's that delay.
yeah, left. All right. Go this way because there's one building that I specifically want to go to too. It's just lazy workers, I swear.
They just hanging out. Them sheeps.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Dun, 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 dun. Got you. So let's go to the ships for Liz.
Chad says he loves you, Michi. All the love, all the love.
Yeah, so. But. Just because this is actually one of my. This is one of the buildings that I'm in love with because this is my big. Joy made it pretty, but this was one of my big things I wanted to do. Uppity up. I feel like that. Come on. Oh, I got the right one. Yeah, still need to put cargo in here. Apparently they just had all their stuff taken off, but you know, let them out to sea, right? Number one mod right here. Yeah, my guy. Oop. Yeah, so this is the scale. This is, you know, this is actually me running, like trying to haul ass through the pitch. So you know, it's not going to be a trying to contact me. Yeesh.
Why does that sound like those little guys from D2? But I
Okay.
sure.
I appreciate all the love though, but I'm talking about my guys. But yeah,
He said, Babo, I have found you.
actually, I want to go over here because once again, like I started doing this along the river. I thought I was cool. I thought the bridges were cool, but then, man, I had to one up me and just make stuff work. Yeah, I like it.
I had to put some
I really
logic. I had
do.
to actually walk around on the ground to make sure some of the designs were working.
I want to come because the molded J Max did this back area, and I'm not gonna lie, this is I just like this little river fishing area. It really. I can basically. I want a swan boat though.
A swan boat?
Yeah, go out
Oh
there
my
and just
God.
pedal.
See if I can real quick.
Yes, yes.
Make
Bigfoot
little
is definitely
swan boat.
real. Yeah. Then the money, obviously. Killings. I am the mighty big feet, very big feet. We're a size 14, just in case you were wondering.
LOL, 15 over here, big fella. You got tiny feet.
That's no fair, being related to Shaq and whatnot.
I mean, that don't count. You know what they say about big shoes, though. Or big
Hell
feet.
yeah, you wear big socks.
Hell yeah. What were you thinking, Joy?
Whoa.
That we wear big shoes. You dirty girl. And then not only that, but a lot of this design actually came from Manafox. Like, I had the idea, I was like, this is what I like to see, and she took it and ran with it. But, not gonna lie though, this thing is pretty nice. Actually, Michael, can you turn it night? I like the way this looks at night. Just me though.
At night.
It looks so clean.
Ray tracing.
Are you near the fisherman?
No, I went away from the fisherman. I'm heading.
I made you something on the
Oh.
fly.
Oh, now I gotta go back to the fisherman. Okay, hold on.
I made you something.
Joyface doing special stuff.
Your builder has made you a special.
Yes! Ha ha! That's what I want.
On the fly.
Nice.
I'm
Actually,
getting good at building quickly.
Hell yeah, I like it. That's what's up.
Oh damn, that's great.
Oh
God
no!
damn it.
Lol.
Ah, damn it. And now there's a hole, so we're sinking. But
I gave it eyes.
I like how he was gonna do the same thing.
Everybody
Treacherous.
lights my swan on fire. I see. I
Treacherous.
see.
Go first person, yeah. So you guys, most of you guys play this way, anyways.
Oh, these villagers just chilling.
And a lot of awesomeness. I think these ones were first time. Where I haven't got anything into them, but oh, these are nice ones. And then speak to realtor, you know, maybe one of these stores.
Mm-hmm.
Careful.
You too could have a home in the city.
Hell yeah. And this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't go in it. Don't go in it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's on the door? Calm yo tatas. Yeah, and then everyone saw this one last week. I got to show that one off actually. Oh, where is dun, 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 dun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
That was the theme song.
I need to take and do that. I need to just record that and use that as just play it randomly throughout my stream. Like and
Oh,
subscribe.
she missed last
Dun,
week.
dun, 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 dun.
So if you haven't caught the theme by now.
The theme is post-apocalyptic future.
I mean, it could be. Technically.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It could be. The LARP communities have taken over.
Hell yeah.
The D&D fans.
This is what happens. But this is a good. This is basically. God, let me. Here. And so this is gonna be next season's new home. And you know, out
Secret
into
treasures.
the beyond. And I wonder if I can get stuff right there. You guys are gonna love that one, by the way.
Secret tunnel. I'm just...
Secret tunnel.
And I've built.
This is now Joy's baby.
This
Yeah.
is my baby. These buildings are my children. I've been this. If you guys are wondering, where does Manafox go after stream? This.
Mm-hmm. For the most part.
I made it myself. Yeah.
She plays work. That's a lie. I've done stuff.
I'm just kidding. I was
awesome
just doing
stuff.
the TikTok.
I mean, don't get it twisted. Oh, you put stuff in here. Ooh. Sorry, this is new to me too, guys. So.
Interiors. We're working on them. J-Max is going to be doing a lot of interior work soon.
It's got swag.
It's all dark in there.
I am not a crook. Alright, feel better.
Green shulker in a tree behind the secret door.
The only way to get into the shulker is 37 backflips off the castle in water.
Holy
That's a
cow.
half square and not die.
Could you imagine? Excuse me. Could you imagine?
Hell yeah. Well, y'all, that is the goodness. That is actually a lot better walkthrough than I thought I was gonna do. Go off, but yeah, you guys basically got a good run of the city. You guys got to see, you know, basically how big it's gonna be.
Like, it looks cool, but just wait until you're in it.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Alright, if I teleport, it's because I went too far, so I'm trying not to go too
Are you taking... Where are you taking him?
kidnapped. By the time he smelled chloroform, it was too late.
Shankies! He's taking Shankies on a trip.
In my favorite rocket ship. But yeah.
Awesome.
So that is y'all's very in-depth look at what is going on. What you guys have to look forward to in about month to 2 months.
I hope y'all are excited about it. I know we definitely are.
Oh yeah.
This probably won't be the last dev meeting, I don't think.
Nope.
We should have 1 to 2 more depending on when the actual release.
And I'll try to announce them a little bit sooner than day of, but we did talk about it on our stream. So
yeah.
but,
Talk about it a lot, and then we also, you know, pull that stuff up in Discord. And it pops up
Share
many
with your
different
friends.
places, so you guys need to not only pay attention to Mana's chat, Jay's chat, Sasquatch chat, general, like that stuff pops up anywhere. The Nether, which is in our little Minecraft area.
And the MLM Discord.
MLM Discord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But everyone who showed up, I know I appreciate it. Anna appreciates it. Epic.
UG does.
Demo does.
He got baby aggro.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm pretty sure he got baby aggro. But thank y'all for showing up. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Go like and subscribe. Everyone else's streams. And we will take and catch you in the next one. I'll have a good night.